Now that I'd been in a sphere, it was time to go into the shop and find out how they were built from the creator himself. And he soon put me to work, making door hinges for a sphere destined to be shipped to France. What's this metal? This is just aluminum, right?
Yeah.
Did you pour this?
No, it's welded.
What else did you do in your life that led you to this beautiful spot?
I started out boat building, got into really big boats. I was, in order to make enough money to do the spheres over the last 10 years. And then what this is one of the windows that was cut out of that wooden sphere area. So you can see how the inner layer starts at the center of this side window and it goes around, all the way around. But I'm really labor intensive to make a wooden sphere compared to a fiberglass.
So how thick is this fiberglass actually?
It's probably about 1/8 of an inch. It's got 5 layers.
5 layers of this.
It takes like 11 man-months to do a wooden, just the shell, not the interior.
This is the children's treehouse, the magic treehouse. Right. It's actually just a marvelous, marvelous property. It's got a swing over here. See, I haven't done this since I was 12. And then tonight, I get to sleep in the world's best tree fort. And imagine what it'd be like to be a kid again, because I'm cheap.
I think that's one of the real advantages of spending time in a sphere, is the fact that every energy emanation that comes from you gets reflected back. So I think it makes it a lot easier to get in touch with yourself.
You had comments from other people, like people that have been here that say have come back to you and said, look, you know, after spending some time here, this changed for me?
Absolutely, yeah.
Waking up in the morning and just feeling like you're just part of everything going on in the trees and everything.
Yeah. And the guest book is full of accounts of people who have kind of had some clarity to a big question in their life, you know, after having spent some time here.
It's just something like you'll never really forget, you know. It's completely unique, you know. It's just great. Yeah.
They're amazing. I mean, we've seen photos of them, but actually seeing them up, yeah, I mean, they're incredible.
The spherical shape is like the embodiment of this idea of oneness. There is no discontinuity between walls in each other, or walls in the ceiling, or walls in the floor. There is just a wall, and it's continuous. There's no discontinuity anywhere. And so it embodies this idea of oneness.
You know, I love the whole concept of not having all the rough angles that most houses have. So to walk into a place that is just like, it's not womb-like, but, you know, it's taking you back to that whole kind of sacred shape.
And then when you step outside of the sphere and you look up at that web of rope that connects it to the forest, well, that kind of mirrors our connectedness to the environment that we live in.
This is the part where you say, okay, that's really an attempt at finding a way to incorporate our living styles with nature.
The whole spherical treehouse concept, it embraces movement, you know. Everything is allowed to move. The trees are allowed to move unrestricted, and the sphere kind of follows them in a fashion.
The fact that it's a living piece of art as well, because every single part of it is crafted by hand. You know, down to the hinges, the window hinges, the door, the mechanism for the door is beautiful. So all those details, when you walk in, really kind of, yeah, add to the whole experience.
The idea of this oneness, the unity of the spherical shape itself, and the connectedness to the environment, and the embracing that concept of movement, they all work together to kind of help people heal. And healing embodies a change of perception as a rule.
Any boy, any man have always been interested in building things, putting stuff together, and memories of old childhood tree houses.
Just floating above nature is nice.
It's just peaceful. It's fun, you know. Adult tree fort.
Let's go play outside, man.
Okay.
As we stepped outside, I knew I was leaving an amazing place that was really a reflection of the dreams and vision of one man. A place that made me ask the question, what if we didn't have to cut down the trees to live? What if we lived among them as our forebears did? I felt a bit of the magic my ancestors did when they had climbed into the forest canopy, and something in their spirit responded instinctively and trusted this pact we had then with the forest, this bond of protection, and even awe in the beauty of it all.